Today we're gathering around the campfire with Rachel, a QHS member whose life is as exciting and grounding as a hike through the mountains. But what trails did she tread to reach these heights? Let's trek into the wilderness and discover the adventures that led Rachel to where she is today.
Hello, my name is Rachel. I was born in a small town in Bluefield, West Virginia. It's a coal mining town. My mom and dad married at age 19. I'm the second of 6 children. My dad worked in a coal mine. My mom, stay-at-home mom. He learned construction while working in the coal mine. And times were hard for us at the time. He did a lot of odd and end jobs, and after having 4 children in West Virginia, he decided that he wanted a better wife for the children that he had. He took evening classes at the college there in West Virginia, Bluefield State College, and got a degree in architecture. Housing and building was always his love and focus. My heritage is Black and Indian on both sides of my family. My grandmother on my mom's side was half Indian, and she and my grandfather had a farm in the hills of West Virginia. I have pleasant childhood memories of going to the farm on Sundays, especially running around this big pine tree that they had in the front yard, playing with my older brother, 2 younger brother, chasing, climbing trees, just having a good time. I enjoyed playing with my brothers because I was more of a tomboy than I was a girly stay-at-home playing with the dolls. I had fun with my brothers, and it was just good fun. Eating the Sunday meals and canned food was just wonderful. She would have a lot of quilts that she would make, and would give my mom quilts, and we would take the canned food home with us, and the chickens and everything. It was just a loving, fun time during that time. Grew up in the era was in the 50s, and we stayed in West Virginia for 5 years until I was the age of 5. And that's when, because of financial hardship and my dad was struggling, he decided to move us to Cleveland, Ohio. My mother has sisters and a brother living in Cleveland, so we had a little family support. We moved to Cleveland, Ohio, where my dad got some construction jobs, doing a lot of odds and ends in Cleveland, Ohio. My mom continued to be a stay-at-home mom. I had my other siblings born in Ohio, a brother and a sister. So it was a total of 4 boys and 2 girls. So in Cleveland, we had wonderful time going to the park, still playing outside a lot with my brothers, climbing trees, running, bikes, chasing, just a lot of fun. There was always food on the table. There was always dinner cooked. Dad was still struggling, trying to do construction, finding work, and having a difficult time getting people to pay for the work that he when he was finished. But it was happy childhood. I felt loved, and Dad always found time to spend with the family. He would go to the park with us, so he played a very important role in my life, and I'm so thankful to have had him for a father. I was basically a bookworm, shy person, quiet, but I did well in school because I always liked learning. I enjoyed learning, made good grades. There was never no follow up behind me doing my homework. It was automatic. It's an automatic good student, but somewhat quiet, shy. I've overcome a lot of the shyness as I've matured. So after staying in Cleveland 4 years, my dad had the opportunity to get a good paying job in Chicago, Illinois, where he could use his architectural skills and degree knowledge. So again, my family moved. He gathered us up. We moved to Chicago, Illinois. We did not have any support in Chicago as far as family. We knew no one in Illinois. But it was a bold move on my dad's side, and I'm so thankful that he had the determination to move us there. Chicago was good for me. I finished high school. I went to U of I at Chicago, got a degree in elementary education and also a master's in special education learning disabilities. Met my husband in Chicago. We have 2 children, a daughter, a son. I lived in Chicago for 50 years. After I got my education degree, I got a job at the Chicago public school system, taught second grade for 7 years and high school learning disabilities for 4 years. I decided after teaching 11 years there that I wanted a change. And the college that I went to offered an evening program and explored where I could get a degree in math and computer science. I always liked math and was pretty good at it. So I did take evening classes, got another bachelor's in math and computer science, and changed careers to, I became a programmer and a software consultant, worked for several companies in Chicago, worked for a consulting company, had to do some traveling, major clients, and I enjoyed it all. I really enjoyed converting ideals that they want to something that worked, that turned out and met their expectations. And it was a challenge, but it was something that I did enjoy. And I also enjoyed the training aspect of teaching my customers how to use the application. It was very rewarding there. I stayed there in Chicago 50 years, retired, had my children, grandchildren. After I retired, I interacted and helped with my grandchildren. I take them different places, and it was just a joy watching them grow up. And we take trips together, just a lot of fun times there in Chicago. After my grandkids became older, my husband and I decided to relocate to Florida. I've been in Florida for 5 years. I enjoy living here. I enjoy golfing, tennis, traveling, and I'm just very appreciative of where I came from and where I am now. I'm very thankful that growing up in the hills of West Virginia, having my parents, 2 very, very, very good people who valued family, and having the support of my family to be in a position where I am right now. So I'm committed of being that person for other people, to support other people to become what they want and out of life, to get what they want out of life. I I've always believed in pursuing holistic remedies. And I think that stems back to my farm life on the farm for 5 years, watching my grandmother use her herbs and cook her what is now considered organic food, but it was just good food. And just enjoying the earth and the mountains. I think that played an important role in my belief now of wholesome food without being, as much as possible, staying away from the pharmaceutical drugs and the medical industry that we currently have that's in place today. I am blessed with good health. I do have some issues. I have gum disease. I've had 2 different total mouth gum surgeries in my life, starting at the age of 25. I still have some issues with my gums. My vision, I would love to be able to wake up at night and open my eyes and see without having to reach for my glasses. I've been wearing glasses or contacts since age 8. So that's something that I would really, really like to experience, to be able to see without having to put something over my eyes. I have slight scoliosis in my back, but it does not affect my ability to play golf or tennis, but I have an inversion table that I use to stretch my back and to crack my right knee so that it gets that little filling out. But it's minor. It could definitely be worse. And I also have a sinus issue that I would love to be able to breathe fully and clearly without having a seasonal allergy and a sinus, having to deal with that. I have a very positive outlook on the future. I believe in the importance of it being appreciative of things. I think that certain things happen for a reason, and there's always a bright side. It may not appear at the moment, at the time, that there's a bright side, but things, I believe, happen for a reason. And you may just have to look back on it and say, oh, okay, that's why that happened. That's the lesson that maybe I needed to learn. I also think that QHS is a very good avenue to help me overcome some of my issues that I have with my challenges, my health, but also a great avenue to help other people overcome any health issues that they may have or other life issues that, their outlook. And so I'm looking forward to working with QHF and introducing their technology to other people so that they can become the best that they can. So thank you very much.
Join us on the Prequel, where every story matters and every voice is heard. Because here at QHS, we're all about healing, learning, and growing together.